this educational project, as envisioned by Fethullah Gulen's teaching and as reflected in these schools, promotes a positive development within those respective communities, but also on a more global scale.
The movement understands that education is the key to change in the world, and that education is the key to peace. And not just religious education, and as I understand the Ismet movement, it promotes the education in the broadest sense. That education will make people's lives better, education will help people overcome ignorance and stereotypes and misunderstanding. Education is the key to social change and social improvement, and I believe that that is at the heart of the reason why education is so important in the movement.
What you see in the schools, they're not just places of education. Like on purpose, you will see in the Hizmet schools, they bring together children from different ethnic groups, from different religious groups, on purpose in the same school. They're having these experiences about learning what does it mean. They're learning about each other. So then the person is not the other anymore, and they can learn how to get along with each other. So they're learning this idea about peaceful coexistence.
Schools represent education not just about spirituality, but about mathematics, about sociology, about anthropology, about world religions, about political science, about biology and chemistry and physics. These schools are the foundation not just of individual children, but of society. What the schools are doing actually is creating a greater sense of equality, a greater reality of equality. It's giving education to kids who don't have it, who did not have it previously.
I think there's a role for these types of schools, and they play a big role in helping to bridge the gap between, particularly in low-income areas. I've noticed that there's also an emphasis upon recruiting students from all socioeconomic backgrounds, and I think that's a very encouraging thing too.
The Hizmet movement is doing in focusing on schools and the education of young people is going to be of great benefit in the long run as these young people are trained up to be world citizens, to understand various cultures, and to be very respectful of all peoples.